Thank you so much for joining us on Straight Out of Savannah. I am super excited. My guest, Feral Unicorn, is here and she is going to tell you all about who she is, what she does, and how she can help you. So, Feral Unicorn, take it away.
Hi there, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I am the Feral Unicorn, also known as Crystal. I am so happy to be here, Tammy. Thank you. Let me see. Where do I start? I've been gifted since I was born. If looking back, I've discovered I probably started my talents when I was about 3 and just went from there. But I didn't know what I was doing until probably my late 20s, and whether it be with dreams or reading people's energy or just saying, "Hey, oh, I knew I was right. I knew that." Getting all this confirmation has really helped me dive deeper into those skills. Let me back up. I am a psychic medium. I'm a pet intuitive. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I am a teacher and I'm an author. I go to metaphysical events and fairs. I use energy work and I help heal you, or I help you heal you. I like to work with your inner child. I go in through your your body, your energy, your aura, and I get messages from your inner child, your higher self, your grandparents, and whoever else wants to come through. Sometimes it's your animals, and other times it's just energy. Or it could be galactic beings, it could be your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team. I then relay those messages to help you grow and figure out things in life that you needed me to let you know, or that you just needed a conduit or a magical unicorn to relay this message so you can really get it and feel the spark that's within inside of you. And I think that's why I'm here, you know, help you
Yeah.
respark your joy, your spark, your life. Like, we won the lottery being here and we forget that, and I'm here to help you remember.
Yes, I think that's important, especially now, because it doesn't so much feel like we won, but we have to know that we have. So let's talk about how did you decide um, to go on this journey in the way that you have. So, like you've had your gifts since you were younger, and we all know how that journey can be. You have these gifts, you don't really know what to do with them. You don't have anybody to help you to even open it up, and then as you grow in them, then things start to open up for you and then you start to see a little bit of the path. So give me a little bit of how that looked like for you.
Okay, so about up until like my 20s, I would have dreams, or I'd see, like, I was right on things, or I'd just stay in my head. I was the only child for a very long time, so I would just watch things and observe and feel and hear and stay to myself. And then it got to the point to where my stepmother died. My stepmother died right next to me on a couch. I was staying the night at her house, and a couple days later, I saw her figure as, like, this, not the smoke, but like the static and how ghosts are portrayed on media. And saw her dancing in my living room. And after she had passed, and blinked a couple times, and then she went away. But I was like, okay, so I need to dig further into this. And then luckily, I think I was born at this time to utilize the internet. Um, and so I got on the internet and I started questioning people. And this lady emailed me back and she said, "It sounds like you have some gifts, and I can help you explore those." And she ended up being a Reiki practitioner. And then in doing work with me and getting me initiated, she also has said various things that a lot of other people have said, that I have the golden light, the white light already in me. And so I was already pre pre-chosen. But I know that a lot of people are, and that is what I'm here to help, because in stepping into that confusion, some people tend to run the other way when you need to just walk forward with it. And and see where that path might take you. And I walked that path, and it was a good choice for me because I it's so rewarding. I get to talk to animals and they're just like, "Hey, will you tell my mom I want the silver bowl. The water is so much better and colder." Or, "Hey, will you tell my mom my hips hurt? You know, can she get me some medicine?" Or can you tell, that's just with animals. Some of the people is so healing when you talk to your past loved ones that you didn't get to say the things that were on your heart or cuss them out. Some people are really angry, and it helps them get it out by me just being a conduit or a messenger, and just relieving those feelings and emotions of like regret or denial or whatever maybe, hurting that person. So I help people move on with their daily lives and their past lives, you know.
That's powerful because we need that,
We do.
because so many people are whew, so conditioned to not feel, you know. I mean, we as a society have been conditioned that way. And so as we begin to feel, and then you begin to hear and have these conversations with the beings and stuff like that, it's like it just opens you all the way up.
Yeah, and that's what's unfortunate. That's what I teach on some of my courses, is that we need to uncondition ourselves from society standards, because that was somebody else's plan and thoughts and want for their world, and we are our own little universes, and we manage what's going on in our worlds, and so society standards aren't always going to match everybody's, and so we don't need to fit in when we're meant to stand out.
Well, because we have what it is we have to recognize that we create our reality. So
Yeah.
whatever reality you're living, you created it, a little bit ago, and now you're here. Once we recognize that and we take accountability, because what I'm seeing is that so many people, they don't want to take accountability, and they want you to bing change them with your magic wand
Yep. Yep.
in about
Yep.
20 seconds too.
Yep. And
No,
so
no,
time
no, a whole session,
one session for
one session.
$25.
Uh-huh. Yeah, one session
No, it is completely true, and but unfortunately, they people gotta do the work, you gotta do the work,
to do
and
the
it's
work.
not handed to you, and it is hard, shadow work. I like to teach shadow work in the way of a game, and I'm gonna share this game with you because it's called the why game, and we all already played it. We all played it as a kid. Mom, why, why? I dare you to take this one problem. Take one problem, Tammy. Say, you got a glass of water on your desk and it annoys you. And you got to go, why does that annoy me? Well, because it might spill all over the place. Well, why is it there in the first place? Let me move it. Why am I like this? Oh, because my mom said I need to stay hydrated, So once you just keep going, why and why and why, it might be a generational issue. It might be just a personal issue that you could fix right then and there, you know? Or it may be something that you need to dig deeper to. But once you dig deeper to, and you know thyself, you know why, you don't have any barriers or bars holding you. Okay. I wake up at 11 o'clock. I know why. And you can't judge me. You can't hurt me no way around that, because I'm okay with being me, because this is my world. This is my circle, my universe, right? I choose to live like that. Just like, for example, I'll be like, this is your world, this is your universe. Okay, you chose to wear those earrings, Tim. Did you not? You chose to have them in your closet. You chose to buy them. You chose to make them a part of your world. If they don't bring you joy and happiness, why are they in your world? That's your choice. Okay. Even if they were a gift, some people are like, oh, it was given to me, I need to keep it. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's emotional value. That's a choice. Okay. But if you don't like it, and if it doesn't bring you joy and it's just cluttering your house, you're bringing that energy of clutter in there. You're bringing that energy of non joy, sadness, frustration, just throw it away. It's your
And
choice.
that's exactly because and that's another one of those things that they conditioned us.
Yeah.
What you said. Oh, they gave me this. Oh, this was my grandmother's. Oh, this was whatever, whatever. But it ain't doing you no good. You don't even like it. And you're
Yeah.
just keeping it, just like you said, creating clutter. And the one thing that I have learned is that clutter in your life is clutter in your mind.
Yes.
And
Very much.
this is, I truly believe that this is one of the things that's behind like anxiety and stuff like that.
Hmm.
It's clutter in the mind, too much crap going on. And I know that, because I feel this thing so strongly. It's like if we could just drop into our bodies and stay the hell out of our minds, I think we could do some things.
We can, but the universe is mental. And so we stay in our minds to try to create.